much for the very, very robust introduction. Thank you very much. I feel so honored and humbled. I can see that there's a lot of people talking. So because of that, I would like to sing a song. And I want everyone to join in, please. Ẹ bá mi gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ.
Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ.
Ẹ bá mi gbé Yorùbá lárugẹ.
Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ.
Yímú yímú kó mi àyímú.
Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ.
Pẹ̀gàn pẹ̀gàn kó mi àpẹ̀gàn.
Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ.
Ìpàkọ́ ò gbọ́ṣù tì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ.
Ohùn àní là ń gbé lárugẹ.
Yorùbá wù mí máa má ṣàyílò máa gbé lárugẹ. Yorùbá wù mí máa má ṣàyílò máa gbé lárugẹ.
Wow. Round of applause for her, please.
Like my friend and my sister said, I don't talk much in public. I always like to lie so low, but I'll say a few things about unity. Actually, when I was told to come and talk about unity today, I was thinking from which perspective to look at unity. And then I realized that we are first Nigerians before we are Yorubas. And in that light, we always unite together when we want to do something that has to do with Nigerians. And when it has to do with Yoruba society or any other society, some of us, including myself, we want to alienate ourselves. Sometimes I myself am guilty of that. I'll say, oh, I don't want to be involved with anything that has to do with Nigerians, or I don't want to involve myself with anything that has to do with the Yorubas. Why is that? Because we have created a kind of impression for ourselves that we can live in isolation. We can live aside from other people around us. Or because we are now in Australia, we don't want anything to do with Nigerians, or we don't want to have anything to do with anything Nigerian. That's the way I used to say it. Or I don't want to have anything to do with anything Nigerian. Until I learned my lesson in a big way. When my children would say to me, Mom, someone asks me where I'm from. What do I tell them? And I'll say, so where are you from? They'll say, I don't know. So I started thinking about them, that I have to take them back to their roots so they really understand who they are and where they come from. And that was why I changed my mentality of saying that, or thinking that, I don't want to have anything to do with Nigerians or Yorubas. And in that, if we look at it from that perspective, we'll see that we have to be united wherever we are, as Nigerians or as Yoruba people. And in this situation, I'm going to say as Yoruba people, because we are all Yorubas here. Even if you are a guest of the Yoruba people today, you are a Yoruba person. So we have to be united. And there's a saying that united we stand, divided we fall. And there's a Yoruba saying that Agbajo ọwọ́ la fi ń sọ̀yà, àjèjì ọwọ́ kan ò gbẹ́rù dórí. That I'll interpret that for those of us that doesn't understand Yoruba. You can't lift a heavy load with one hand to your head. You need both hands to be able to do that, which means you have to work hand in hand to be able to achieve. And when we work hand in hand, we are able to encourage each other. We are able to exalt each other. We are able to achieve better. We are able to accomplish more things, because what one person can accomplish, two people will accomplish, twice that time, and on like that. So I'm just going to encourage us as Yoruba people, like we have started this organization about 4 years ago, or about 20 years ago, but people started being active, a few years ago in this organization, and I'm actually very proud to be a part of it. I was never a part of it until like 4 years ago. So I didn't even know anything like this existed. I'm sure there's so many other people out there that don't even know that something like this is in existence. So if we can encourage those people, let them know that it is more beneficial than harmful to separate yourself from your people, because your children will ask you, they will query you, why didn't you let me mix with my people? Because eventually they're going to ask you, who am I? How do you want to express to them that they have no identity? Our identity is first as Nigerians, and next we are Yoruba people, and then we are Australians. If we start telling our children and seeing us in gatherings like this, if we start inviting our children, and they know the importance of us coming together, gathering together, like my daughter would say, Mom, please tell me who to call auntie and who to call by name, because they can't, she said, because I can't differentiate. That's part of our culture that I have imbibed in my children. They know that every black person, especially a Nigerian, is either uncle or auntie. Only if I say, no, you can't call that person auntie or uncle because they are your age group, they say, oh, okay. So, things like that. That's how to show the unity and the respect and the togetherness to our children. And then our children can teach it to their children. And the Yoruba Association can continue to thrive. Even when we are long gone, our children will remember that I used to go to the Yoruba Association with my mom, or with my dad, or maybe when we become grandmothers, with my grandmother. And then we can continue to go on and on like that. And then the unity, like the Yoruba people would say, that when we are united, nothing can break us apart. So I'll encourage us and implore us to continue to act in unity, and just learn from me. I used myself as an example because I used to have that mentality in the past. So if we can just learn from what I just shared with you, to know that you cannot do anything in isolation. You need people. People need people. We need each other. We are all Nigerians. We are all Yoruba people. Let's continue to come together for the benefit of all Nigerians and all Yoruba people. God will help us all. Thank you.